Hello once again, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and today I got two items to feature, okay? The first one is actually not an unboxing as much as it is a reveal, or just kind of a Star Wars collecting fan kind of helping boost another Star Wars collecting fan. Okay, so I'll get to that in a minute before I talk about this little item. And that is this. This is a thing called Flyboy Creations, Summer 2020, okay? Which essentially, what this is, all right, is Flyboy Creations. You can find them on Instagram. This gentleman is a photographer and Star Wars toy lover, and he has combined his love of photography and his love of Star Wars toys and collecting, and created these amazing photographic images. So I'm going to kind of show you this right now. I'm not going to go through the whole book, and these are just a kind of a series of different shots, okay? But as you can see here, he takes Star Wars imagery or Star Wars figures and toys and puts them into a kind of a photographic backdrop, usually sometimes outside, so you can have natural lighting and with great close-ups, kind of mimicking scenes from either the movies or the Clone Wars. Okay, and he uses explosions and all sorts of awesome, cool things to make it happen. It's really, really fantastic. So again, you can check him out, Flyboy Creations. What's really cool is that I will be honest with you, it's challenging to be a collector where I live because there's not a ton of other collectors out there, at least not that share the same passion of Star Wars. I've been able to I've stumbled across this gentleman in a farmer's market, literally right next to my house, and he and I struck up a great conversation. And he's actually doing some projects here's some great Mandalorian stuff. He's doing some projects in the local area that I'm very much looking forward to being able to kind of cover as an on-site journalist. Very, very cool. Not something I'm normally used to doing, so it's kind of new for me. But you can expect to see Flyboy Creation kind of pop up on the channel from time to time in the future. Hopefully, you'll be seeing some more stuff with some of these projects he's doing in some local areas. So I am very much looking forward to featuring him some more. Okay, but right now you don't have to wait. You can check out his work at Flyboy Creations. Look for that on Instagram and follow him. And when you do so, tell him Darth Tuba sent you. All right, so very cool. Now let's talk about this. All right, this is something that I did end up picking up in Target. I went to Target. If you look back on a few episodes ago, you'll notice that I went to Target on the day that all the Galaxy's Edge Outpost merchandise was revealed, and I kind of covered a bunch of things, and I did not pick up this right away. But then I drove home, and I thought about it, and I thought about Legos, and the thing about Legos is that Lego, unlike a lot of other toy companies, Hasbro included, Lego knows how to market. They market stuff, and the way they market is that everything that they have is finite. You can't get anything that they have available. You can't get forever. I mean, yeah, sometimes you can get a re-release like years later, but more often than not, it's not easy to do. So if you really want something, don't wait for a discount. They don't really do it. The most you're going to save is $2, $3, $4. That's about the limit that you'll see Lego go into discount. Okay, so I don't know whether it is that the companies eventually take the stuff off the shelf and send it back to Lego and then they reuse the stuff. I don't know if it's just because everything they have sells out, but whatever the reason may be, it's so hard to find Lego stuff on the secondary market. And Lego is actually a pretty wise investment for people that just want to collect items to sell later to make more money. Obviously, you don't want to take them out of the package. That's not what I'm doing because I want to put this baby together. What is this, you might ask? This is the Resistance ITS Transport from Rise of the Resistance from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which if I know very few people in the world in the grand scheme of things have gone on this attraction. When you are comfortable getting into the Disney parks, get down to Florida. Disneyland's not open right now, and the way the politics and things are going in California, and I don't know if it's going to open anytime soon. So, Florida people, if you're going to get down to Florida, get down there and get on this ride. Go in the morning before opening. Go in. You have to do a virtual queue with your cell phone. it's a pain in the butt. I won't lie to you. It's a little bit of a, if you're not someone who likes to plan or likes to be ready for something ahead of time, you just want to kind of go with the flow. This is not the attraction you're going to get on. It's not even a question of, oh, that's all right, I'll wait online. No, they don't give you that option. They don't give you that option because they know if they did, the line would be 11 hours long, and they don't want to have 11 hours, especially now during a pandemic where they're trying to keep everybody spaced apart and all that other stuff. So you have to go in beforehand, and you have to do that. I hope in a future visit, I was trying to do it over the summer, and it just didn't happen. So I will try to do a live stream and try to set it up so I can kind of go through it so you can see it. Okay, but this is a vehicle. Now, mind you, this is not the ride vehicle. No, this is the pre-show ride vehicle. That's right. Rise of the Resistance has a pre-show ride vehicle. I don't want to give much away about it. Okay, although obviously you'll be seeing a lot of this when you see the unboxing. But what I would like to do right now is I would like to do a quick build on this. All right, so I can kind of talk through it. Honestly, there will, there's not a lot of spoilers just looking at the box like this. Okay, I don't even have the front. I have the back. I did that so I can do the official name of it. This is the front of the box. Okay, it's just a really cool space cruiser. It looks very similar in a lot of ways to the spaceship in Force Awakens that landed when and kind of helped out when the Resistance came and saved Han, Finn, Chewie from the First Order at Maz Kanata's castle. And then the ship kind of lands and Leia comes out with 3PO. It's very similar to that ship. I think that's where they were going for, and it was really cool. So we'll do a quick build. And then if you don't want to really see it, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the attraction and where this kind of fits in the attraction, you can just stop it here. But it's really cool, or you can watch the build and then stop if you don't want to know. But it's a lot of fun, and I know a lot of people aren't going to be getting to Disney anytime soon. So if you want to be slightly spoiled, I'm not going to give away anything about the main attraction, but check it out. All right, so let's get to our quick build right now. Okay, and here it is. The Resistance Fighter. Oh my God. I'm going to get the right name. The Resistance ITS Fighter. There it is in all its Galaxy's Edge, Batuu, Black Spire Outpost glory. Again, it kind of has a little similar vibe to the Rebel Blockade Runner. Also has a similar vibe to the ship that Leia and 3PO came in on Force Awakens. Comes with 4 figures. The most awesomest... Ooh, gotta fix her hair a little bit here, is Vi Marati. Okay, Vi Marati, for those who didn't know, started off as a character in some of the spin-off novels, specifically Phasma, and then later Black Spire Outpost, and I believe there's been a few others. And now she's a walk-around character in Black Spire Outpost. She kind of is the spy, and she's the spy that the First Order are kind of looking for, and she tries to recruit people to the Resistance. It's really a fun character to see walking around. And she doesn't really make an appearance on the Rise of the Resistance attraction, but she does feature prominently in the park. Then we have our Power Droid, okay, little Gonk buddy. Okay, haven't really seen. There's a lot of Power Droids kind of sporadically placed in Galaxy's Edge. And then we have this droid. I don't know if I have his name. Well, it says Astromech. But when you go on the actual ride itself, now the thing is that this is just the transport that takes you to... It's supposed to take you to Leia, and it ends up getting, spoiler alert, getting hijacked and captured, rather, by the First Order. And then you get taken to be interrogated by Kylo Ren, but the Resistance are already there on another mission. They break you out, and they put you on these little rolling, move-around transports that these droids are powering. They've reprogrammed them to work for the Resistance, and they get you to escape. And then you have this awesome character, Commander Beckett, who is Commander Beck, not Beckett, Beck, who is obviously a calamari, and he is one of the kind of the leaders of the Resistance who's going to help facilitate your escape. So really, really cool. The ship itself, lots of neat playable features. Obviously, it has 4 lasers in the back, 4 lasers in the front. I actually, whenever I do Legos and I build, the lasers are essentially the little clip that you press and you can launch little pellets, Lego pellets. I actually double them up because they always give you so many. So I double them up so they're twice the firepower. It still works. It also saves space to put them all. So you have this little sitting area. Now, generally what happens when you get on the ride, you're in this first area where you're getting briefed by a hologram of Rey, explaining how the mission is going to go, and you see a little bit of Beck, you see a little bit of Poe Dameron, and then you leave that space and you go outside, and there's an actual open space where you see Poe's X-Wing, firing up. You see this ship, a full-size replica of a ship, and you open it, the side door opens up, kind of like this, like a little ramp, and you go in. We'll put our little characters in here, and over here there's a little cockpit that you can. I'm gonna have Commander Beck in the cockpit. I'm gonna sit him in there. There he goes. Okay, close that up. I'm gonna make Vi Marati one of the passengers, and I'm gonna put the two droids in there as well. Then you close it up, put the lid on it, and there you have your ship. And then it goes around. You can fire as you're taking off. And if you're standing on this ride, you don't know what's going on. You're just thinking, okay, I guess this must be the ride. It's not the ride. It's taking you to the ride. And the coolest thing about it is through Disney magic, you enter through this ramp, and then the whole ride kind of goes through a thing where there's TIE fighters, and you're trying to evade them, but you can't. You end up getting a tractor beam, and you get taken aboard the ship. And there's a great animatronic Beck, a great 9-num animatronic, also piloting the ship. It's awesome. And then everybody goes to the one side because it's gonna, you can't open the same door. It's gonna open the door on the opposite side, right? So they all go to the other side, and the next thing you know, the same door opens up, the same ramp comes down, and now you're not outside on Batuu anymore. You're now inside the side of Star Destroyer. An amazing effect, so cool, and that is enough of a ride. And then you have to go out on a trackless ride vehicle and go and maneuver through the First Order Star Destroyers. It's amazing. It's a fantastic ride, and I'm so glad that they've made this available and outside of Batuu. So all in all, fantastic. So thank you so much for watching. Again, check out Flyboy Creations on Instagram. So you can check out some really cool photos, and he has a whole bunch of really great photo art related to Star Wars and Star Wars action figures. So really cool, and you'll be seeing more of him and his work in the future. So again, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, hit that like button, folks. Okay, they say bop the like, bash the like, hit the like. Hitting the like button gets more attention to YouTube. Okay, so please spread the word, let people know. Welcome to our new subscribers. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter, as well as Darth Tuba's unboxing page on Facebook. Okay, also, we don't have a Patreon, but if you want to support the show, you can check out some cool Star Wars merch on my TeePublic store, which you can find in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you.